Domenico101MMA.com.
This is Steve Domenico from Domenico 101 MMA, and today I have Ron Marshall, who will be fighting William Nightmare Knight at Premier FC on March 11th in Agawam. It's a light heavyweight fight at 205. Big opportunity for Ron Marshall to come in and upset William, who's on a pretty good tear and a winning streak. But Ron's here to turn that all around and get his winning streak going himself. So how are you, Ron? Welcome on.
Hi, how's it going? I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Oh, awesome for you to come on. So what have you been doing? Your last fight was back in August, and now we're about 5 or 6 months out. So what have you been doing in that time off, and how'd you get to this fight card now?
Well, okay, so I've been trying to stay active as far as fighting goes, and so a couple of things happen with the fight business. People can get injured, or people pull out fights, or whatever the case may be. But so I was supposed to fight for Premier FC, and my opponent ended up breaking his rib the week of the fight, and I think Joe Costanza, was supposed to fight him.
Yep, I remember that.
Right, he ended up breaking his ribs, and then that fight fell through, and then. I tried to get some things set up with, other promotions in different places, and for whatever reason, just couldn't really find too many light heavyweights out there. So all I've been doing is, just staying ready, training, doing my cardio, doing my weightlifting, also doing my MMA training, just trying to get fully focused, mentally, physically, just get prepared for this fight.
And yeah, that's it. I think the card was back in October. You were supposed to be on, because I remember we were started to promote it, and you had a good fight coming in, and then the opponent dropped out. And like you said, it's hard to get a fight as it is, and you being a light heavyweight. And once you get that fight, and then the opponent drops out, I mean, it's kind of it's back to the drawing board. But it's great that you're back on the Premier FC card. It's going to be a huge card, their first card of 2017. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. So you're fighting William Knight. What do you know about William, if anything?
I've seen a little bit of his stuff. I know he's a tough kid. Obviously he's on an impressive little winning streak. He's got the title, and he bounces around trying to stay active with his fight. So much respect to him. But I'm coming in there with one goal in mind, and that's to get that title. I've just been training hard. I've been working on my jiu-jitsu a lot. I've been working on my grappling, which I know he likes to muscle up with you, and he's going to try to grab you, and he's going to try to do what he wants. So just doing a lot of strength and conditioning, along with preparing myself jiu-jitsu-wise, and make sure I'm fully prepared.
That's awesome. Now you fight out team Anubis in MMA in New Hampshire. That's correct, right? And
that's correct. Yeah.
How did you get your start in MMA? As far as what was your base? Were you a wrestler in school? Because you talk about jiu-jitsu. How'd you get to that? Get to the point of getting into MMA and the whole combat sports?
It was funny, actually. One day I was at a barbecue maybe a year and a half ago, summertime, and I heard a friend talking about a former fighter that used to train and fight, and he started telling me some of the stories and where he trained at, and I said, I think that's something I might want to do. And I went down just from hearing him talk about it, the passion that he has for it. And I've always liked to wrestle or do things like that. I don't have any formal background in it, but I've always been active, sports, I've done everything. So it's like I went down there, and after the first day, I never left. I just fell in love with it.
So you were you're a sponge, and you just absorbed it. And like you said, you were, which is cool, you're an athlete, and what I'm seeing a lot about the fighters coming up is they're starting the combat training later in life, but it's really paying off down the line for them, because their body's not so beat up from the years and wear and tear. And I'm seeing a lot of natural athletes like yourself crossing over into MMA later in their career, and they're doing great things out there. And there's actually a couple of guys on the same card you're at on in Premier that had started later in their MMA career, and they're doing very, very good, very, very well. So if you have the passion and you got the right coaches, anything's possible nowadays. So awesome for you. So William, you're a big guy. You know he's coming. You know he's coming to grab you and take you down, and because that's his game. and it seems like you've got a game plan, and I can't wait to see it because you know, it's an action-packed. You know, I love the light heavyweight fights. It's either going to be over in the first, or it's gonna go the distance because you big guys get tired. But not the jiu-jitsu and the wrestlers. They kind of grind it out. So it's either over in the first, or you guys are gonna grind out a three-round war for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either going to be over quick one way or the other, or it's going to be a grind out. And for me, you know, this will only be my fourth fight, but what I'm trying to do is take a little bit from each fight, you know, what I've learned, and go back and process it and learn from it. And if you're not learning from it, then you're not growing. So you need to learn from it, you need to study it, you need to grow. And when you get back in there, try to capitalize. So anything can happen in a fight. Anybody knows that. But, you know, this is going to be a battle. This is going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy for anybody. And I'm coming. I'm coming for that title.
Awesome. I love the attitude. I love that you're hungry. I love you had some time off. You had a fight that falls through, and you were hungry then, and now you know you got it. It's there. I know William will show up. That's for sure. So Ron Marshall, any shout outs to your gym, training partners, social media? How do we get in touch with you so we can see you leading up to this fight?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, just under Ron Marshall. You can find me on Instagram, Ron14 Marshall, and then of course I'm on Snapchat, Ron487. And yeah, you know, just as far as shouting out people, my trainer Dom, you know, everyone's helped me along the way, and just friends, family, my wife, my daughter that was just born, you know, my motivation. So yeah, just really excited for this opportunity. Thankful that Karen, you know, gave me this opportunity, and I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be ready.
Awesome, my friend. Awesome. That's Ron Marshall. He's fighting March 11th for Premier FC against William the Nightmare Knight, and it should be a huge battle. It's for a belt, so it's a huge opportunity for you, my friend. So good luck and train safe. You got 2.5 weeks until you go to war.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on.
All right, my friend.
Get ready.
All right, I'll see you in about 17 days.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. Train safe. Take care.